sọ̀rọ̀ mi gbọ́ anything.
More friendly tonight. Yeah, last week we started looking at women around great men. Let us make three statements tonight. Were responsible for his going to prison, and women were also responsible for his release from prison, because when they asked him to come from the prison, he was still afraid of the women who threw the prison. It's all about the condition of those women. Are they still there? Because he was afraid that if he came out of prison, they still try to seduce him and blackmail him. So the wife of the Aziz would actually suffer because of Yusuf. Let me tell this story very briefly. The wife of the Aziz dreamt that is like their dream. This is what happened to the wife of the Aziz, the Wazir of Egypt. So she attempted to do what a woman will ordinarily do. You see a man of your dream, you want intimacy. They do not know any other thing to call love except intimacy. So she wanted intimacy. Fast forward, the women mocked him. She made them see him, and they wanted him too. That is the characteristic and the fortune of great men. Women will love them. But if they fall, they are not likely to rise again. If they rise, they may rise materially, they don't rise spiritually. And that is disastrous. So we learn from Yusuf and Zuleika that patience is better. So Zuleika became patient again. when she threw Yusuf into prison out of rejection. And that's what another woman. He ensured that Yusuf, our love, was thrown into prison. This happens to great men. Their wives will throw them into prison. Just like the wife of Lut and Nuh threw their husbands into perpetual prison for several years till Allah destroyed them. So it happened to any great man. Many great men are crying. Don't have anybody to cry to. Don't have anybody to counsel them because they are counseled. And many people don't know. Many people don't know. Many great men also cry because they did not find their dream in their dream husband. Suleika waited, and so she confessed when Yusuf asked about those women, whether they were still there. She confessed. Who is the noise maker now? So Suleika confessed, and her confession facilitated the peace son of Yusuf from prison. He became a minister. So Yusuf brought the Israel to Egypt. What about Musa that took them out of Egypt to the promised land? Musa started the battle from birth, and there are 5 women in his own life. Number one, his mother. What role did the mother play? The role every faithful mother should play. You don't raise your children on emotion, you will rather destroy the child, especially male child. Let's go to Musa's mother and learn strategic faith manner of raising children. Musa was born on a year when male children were being killed in Egypt. Pharaoh spent 400 years not being secret. They asked his whether the kingdom will come down. And he was told a child born among the Bani Israel who bring the kingdom. So he decided to kill all males so that he would prevent the birth of a male child that will bring an end to his kingdom. But he discovered that he was depleting the workforce because the Bani Israel were the labor, they were the experts, they were the slaves working for them. He decided that he would be killing them 1 year and sparing them another year. But Allah does not run away from battle. Allah took the battle to the doorstep of his enemy. He made Musa to be born on the year they will be killed. Naturally, the mother of Musa became afraid. What did Allah do? Allah asked her to do 3 difficult things. And this is the lesson. You don't look at Allah's instruction with your brain. You accept Allah's instruction and abide by them with your mind, with your soul. Allah asked his mother put the baby in a box. That is suffocation. But she didn't see suffocation. She saw obedience.
Gbowó àti gbowó oṣù. Well, the network is tormenting us, but we have to keep the hope alive.
láti rọ́wọ́ àwọn èèyàn sí nínú iṣẹ́ àti lórí àwọn
jẹ́ nǹkan kan tó lè gbà wọ́n ní bọ̀dọ̀ nípa ẹ̀ ọjọ́ nígbà yìí tó wọn sọ ẹ́ fún mi lọ́sẹ̀ tó ẹ̀ fún mi. ó ní ọ̀kẹ́ mo tẹ̀ náà ọ̀kẹ́ mo ti gbọ́ ó ní ó ṣáà.
Yay!
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Well, Imam has been trying to switch between Glo and MTN, but none seems to be working. So he's still trying. So let us hope something meaningful will happen.
Yeah, we hope this next work will allow us to have this. Yeah, the mother of Musa complied with instructions of Allah to put the baby in a box that implies suffocation, to throw him into the river that implies drowning, and to know that the baby will go to his enemy and Allah's enemy. But she was assured the baby will be returned. The return of the baby came after the intervention of the third woman. The second woman was the sister that followed. The third woman prevented them from killing him and opted to adopt him as a child. And so he became a prince. Three women ensured that a Bani Israel, a slave, son of a slave, became a prince in the palace of Pharaoh. That is what a woman can do. She doesn't have to be a witch. Once a woman loves a man, she can use every opportunity, every power, every authority, every emotional facilities to place the man on a higher pedestal. And so that is what usually happens. So Musa refused. Allah did not allow any milk of any other woman to enter his system in order not to pollute the blood. So the sister watched this. So she advanced and suggested that they should allow her to bring a woman who would be a wet nurse for them and for their child and would take care of the child for them. She did not disclose that she was the sister. That is the wonder a woman can do. In terms of intelligence, in terms of keeping secret, a woman may be better. Even the mother was going to reveal, Allah strengthened her. So they asked her to bring the woman, so she brought the mother. So three women in the palace of Pharaoh taking care of one child. The child grew, the mother told him about himself. And so when he came out, he saw one of his people fighting with one of his Egyptians. An attempt to intervene resulted in the killing of the Egyptian. Trouble started. So there was trouble in town concerning this attitude of Musa. So the following day, the same Israeli asked him to come and intervene. He was fighting. Musa reprimanded him. But that is the point where Musa was advised to flee. He ran to Madian. When he got to Madian as a refugee, running away from death from Egypt, he saw two women and their flock. They could not water their flock. So he assisted them. He asked them about themselves. They told him they could not water their flock and that their father was Sheikhan Kabir, was an old, very old man. So he assisted them and withdrew. He did not seek to follow them. There's a great lesson here. What did he do? He prayed to Allah. Then what did Allah do? Allah made one of the women to fall in love with him. So when they got to their father, they reported. Their father asked her to go, the particular one asked her to go and bring Musa. When Musa saw her walking bashfully, she knew he could be in trouble. This woman could put him into trouble. So she delivered the message that her father invited her to reward, invited him to reward him for what he did for them. When they got home, she did advocacy for Musa. She described Musa as Qawiyun Amin. He was a strong, trustworthy man. So she told the father to employ him. That was the only thing he could say. That the father could employ Musa because the best person to employ was a strong, trustworthy man. He displays this trustworthiness twice. When he asked them about the message, when he was going, he told the girl, the woman, to walk behind him. He didn't want to walk behind her in order not to seduce him. So he said, walk behind me and direct me. So she walked behind him and directed him. The woman understood. And so she described Musa as a strong, trustworthy man who didn't take advantage. Great lesson. A great man does not take advantage of the love of women. He will appreciate and respect them, but he doesn't take advantage. There is no way you won't know. If you're a great man indeed, you'll be intelligent enough to know when a woman is falling in love with you. But what sustains your greatness is ability not to fall, not to take advantage. Eventually, it resulted into marriage. So when she uh, advocated for Musa, the father got the message. My of of I think. So he didn't take advantage. Great lesson, don't take advantage. There is no great man that is stupid enough not to know when a woman is falling in love with you. You don't take advantage. Many great men fell because they took advantage, but resulted in marriage. Don't reject marriage. All the love that were shown to Musa were unrejectable love. The love of mother cannot be rejected, the love cannot be rejected, and the love that provided security for him not have been rejected. Older men falling in love and adopting you as a child. That's very significant. She didn't know Musa from anywhere. The husband was the king, and she you. I usually as a result rejected love. So they didn't know anything about it. But they eventually married each other. When he became a wazir of Egypt, she eventually married him. Are you going to be the mother of Musa, raise your children, and faith? Not looking at the world from its material end. Are you going to be the sister to Musa, assisting? Are you going to be one of the daughters of Shuaib, falling in love and accepting the current status of the man you love and making your father marry you to him? With actually knowing that Musa was a prophet, she fell in love with quality. And these are the issues. A very great person will have extraordinary quality. But that was not what the father saw. What kind of father are you? Are you going to be a visionary father or materialistic father? A very materially stupid man that will say over my dead body. A poor man was married when we were nothing, when we had nothing. But our wives were good daughters of Shra. They could have manipulated their extrasensory perception. Some of us whose father-in-laws were
Well, we are at the mercy of network tonight. The national coordinator is here. So, national coordinator, what do we do?
Well, everything happens the way Allah actually wants it. So tonight we are sorry and we take responsibility that we are unable to give a smooth running session tonight. It's out of our control, but we tender our own self apology to everybody because we have already put up our time and resources to be here. So what we promise that we pray Allah to let the service be better next week. You might need to repeat this class and come back to us. We thank everybody for your time and the resources you put into coming to this session every Tuesday. So may Allah continue to be with us. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Engineer Adowu can take over now. Talk and throw him out again. Can't see his mic, but we can see his on the platform.
Close it, sir, so that we can go.
Closing dua. ربنا تقبل منك أنت السميع العليم وربنا تقبل منك أنت السميع الدعاء وتب علينا إنك
Amen.
غفور رحيم. ربنا
Amen.
آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة
Amen.
حسنة وقنا عذاب النار وأدخل
Amen.
الجنة مع الأبرار يا ذا الجلال
Amen.
الغفار يا ذا الجلال والإكرام يا أرحم الراحمين يا أيها القيوم يا رب العالمين. We pray Allah will
Amen.
take charge of our life, the charge of our state, the charge of our country, and the charge of all our family members. May Allah protect us, give us long life, and give us the health to do the good deeds as well as worship Allah. May Allah bless all of us
Amen.
in our individual homes, in our individual work, and may Almighty Allah make our progeny to be better than us. May Almighty Allah bless us with goodness of this world, and may He, in His mercy, put us in Al-Jannah Firdaus. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون والسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. صلوا على نبي الكريم.
We are indeed very grateful to everybody, and we apologize for this rough ride. I've been able to speak with the Imam, and he has agreed that if we wish to have a repeat next week, he will gladly do. So, what is our take?
That's
we
the
just move
announcement I
on next
made.
week?
We are going to repeat the class next week, inshallah.
I'm repeating this class. Better now.
We are repeating the class next week, inshallah.
All right, we Allah preserve our lives. We Allah
Amen.
strengthen our Imam. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Once again,
Wa
Jazakallah
alaikum.
khairan to everybody.
We are
Sorry for the bad session today.
Everybody's involved.
You know, we watched the beginning together. The beginning was not that.
Jazakumullahu khairan.
No.
Khairan jaza.
Host Sheriff, can you help us end?
Sheriff,
While we wait.
we can close the class.
Okay, sir. Jazakumullahu khairan, sir.
Maybe they will just